my name is Monika and let me show you what we have in our gear tunnel. It's a built-in kitchen system for camping and it's made by this company named Thunderbolt Adventure Supply. You unfold it after you pull it out from gear tunnel and you have this amazing kitchen utilizing every inch of the gear tunnel, as well as you can literally see you're by fraction of inch clearing out around the door handle. So it's an awesome, well thought design. So you have a cooking space with an induction cooktop and two working spaces, and actually here it is hidden a sink area. One thing I really like about this is that it is built in with a lot of storage. Underneath of each working area, you have a shelves with bags that actually come with the system, with the kitchen system. So every shelf has a bag to organize and store your kitchen stuff. So it comes with 4 of these bags. 2 are the same design. It's kind of like a storage bin. It has Velcro dividers that you can organize the way you want. In this one I have pot and pan and some mixing bowls, and in another one I have like our utensil bag. This is the GSI Outdoors. Kind of, we have everything here: forks, steak knives. Steak knives
we got from REI, and that's what spawned the whole idea. Monika had this dream of making an amazing steak dinner. But it's tender. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's so good.
And other utensil knife and so on. So it kind of perfectly, it's kind of nice that it perfectly fits here, so I can keep it all together. And then we have plates, we have our perfectly fit, our Yeti, and then another bowls and some extra. I kind of overpacked a little bit for this trip because I didn't know what I'm going to use or what meals and everything will be. So I do have some duplicates, so it can be definitely economized. Okay, and see, like you can kind of just easily,
relatively easily.
One thing, yeah, it is, again, with it, that doesn't have much of the
it's also this metal lip here that really, it's this dimension.
Yeah, so it doesn't have really, what do you call that?
Any flexibility, any give.
Yeah, so I literally had to pack and repack my bag like 3 times because, yeah, as soon as it starts bulging out, or the bags are a little bit flexible, so you can definitely, overpack them, yeah, and then it won't fit. So you kind of, yeah, really have to pack only what fits there because, yeah, you don't have any give for that shelf. And then for the other bags, so for this one, this is an interesting design. It kind of opens and I like this, and it has kind of this like a tunnel pockets. So I didn't really know what to put in those. So eventually I figured out I have the grilling gloves, some towel, our travel cup, and our electric water kind of bottle. And in the back pocket, it actually has a back pocket, and I put here our grill pan.
Well, that's the cast iron.
That's the lodge
griddle, right?
Yeah. So this bag goes underneath the cooking area, which has even less clearance. So you really need to put something that is less thick, and it's,
compressible too. Yeah. You gotta get around that power cord there too.
Yeah. So yeah, I repacked. I was hoping that I can fit our coffee kit there, but the mocha pot and everything was just, it fit perfectly the bag, but I couldn't get it into the shelf. So then I had to reorganize everything and put something more squishable stuff there, as I was showing the gloves and kitchen towels and kind of all that.
And while we're here at this angle, let's note the bottle opener right here. And in fact, there's one on the other side as well. So if you have the sled closed And then you open the opposite side gear tunnel door. There's also a bottle opener on the other side too.
So yeah, so it is set up to pull out only out of this direction. Or can you, when you're installing it, can you set it up to
One
pull
way
it out?
only.
Okay. So this is a really nice bag that has these horizontal pockets, and I use it for all sorts of gadgets. So like in the top pocket, measuring cups, measuring spoons, kind of the silicone brush. You kind of like it in the top pocket. T-ball for the...
You did overpack, didn't you?
Well, I was hoping we'll have the mulled wine, so...
Oh, for mulled wine, yes.
Yeah, and then in the middle I have Ziploc bags and the aluminum foil. This is actually fitting perfectly for kind of a box of the aluminum foil. And then the bottom I have, you know, the thongs and the openers.
It's not a thong. That's something. That's a big clothing bag. This is the tongs, right? And these are the skewers.
So here...
So that is thin, so it fits under the sink.
Right. So you slide this out, and it's nice because you can slide in that shelf underneath, and you expand it. And so with this bag, what you do, because you can't put it back anymore, you kind of hang it over these openings that are built in that are made for hanging the bag. I'm still practicing how to hang it.
We'll cut it out and make it look like it's effortless.
If somebody has any tips how to do this better, I'll appreciate it. So, don't do like this.
Oh, you got there we go.
And so it hangs down here, and it's so really nice. And you put this again, you slide it underneath the expanded sink, and you have, you know, clutter-free area, and you kind of, you know, go down and just pull out whatever you need. So this is really well thought.
Speaking of pulling out whatever you need, having your auxiliary food bag next to the window that's rolled down is a key piece, right?
Yeah, so one thing to realize is that when you expand this, you kind of block your access to the back door. I have a food bag here on the back seat, and so yeah, anything that I have here, you know, I have kind of like so organized
all your dry goods
stuff and dry goods, and yeah. And so I have here spices and oil. You know, when we were off-roading, you see how dirty the car is. It is kind of, you know, when the car is clean, it's not a problem, but I literally, yeah, when I'm kind of reaching a little bit further, I'm wiping out the but yeah, so that's, yeah, one thing.
What a challenge.
A challenge. Definitely. And you have to be pretty tall, I think. Like I'm 5'9", so I kind of very comfortably can reach here, but I don't know, people who are like shorter, right? This might not be.
So we got a recommendation from the Thunderbolt Adventure Company folks who make this kitchen setup to raise the suspension to high first and then do leveling. And that helps the system work better, is what they said, and it helps it find its level easier. So it's not, instead of pumping things up, it's kind of settling down. But I think the trade-off might be that the vehicle ends up taller, which is fine for us, but may not be fine for you.
So and here is the sink, and basically you can turn it very quickly into a work area.
Yeah, that's nice, convertible.
So
that's a nice cutting board as well.
It is.
That was also a recommendation, right?
Recommended. This is the paper, like, what do you call it?
I think it was like some sort of paperboard cutting board.
And here, all the way in the back, you have even more storage. So as I pull out the water bottles we stored there, we have a big box of shop towels, and as well as we have the spout for the sink.
Now this did not come with the kit. This was something they recommended, and then we went and purchased.
Right, and so we installed this magnet holders, and you just put it in. Right now we are just using water bottles. Just put the hose in to the water bottle and suck the water from there. There it is.
And I gotta say, one of the coolest things is that, see it? There's actually an LED light. Oh yeah, you can see it. There's an LED light under here So at night, when you're like brushing your teeth, you can actually see like the water coming out. And we have two, these are just metal here, the magnets on the bottom. So this one can reach out a little further, right?
Yeah,
we
and
can really
protect. Yeah, we kind of found out that when we have it here,
we get water in the groove.
We have, yeah, so we kind of try to be more cautious and let it dry out and all that. But yeah, so this is, voila, this is like amazing kitchen. Like, you know, we stop for our coffee breaks and we pull it out and people are just amazed.
So Monika, what do we have in store today?
So we're making mocha with chocolate syrup,
Dark chocolate, yeah.
Ely coffee, milk frother, and we have babka, cinnamon babka. When you watch a video from the Thunderbolt Adventure Supply, they say, what you fit in the bags, if you don't, whatever you don't fit in, you don't need it.
Lies, lies.
Well, I overpacked first.
Well, yeah.
But also I have an extra bag here where I couldn't fit reasonably stuff to the bags that came with the kitchen. So we utilize our magma pot and pans set for
it's like nautical for like boats is
yeah,
what they
it stacks
sell for.
Nicely together, and yeah, it is definitely 100% induction cooking compatible. Yeah, so I couldn't fit the lid that goes with the
and
lid,
you need it, so
and I need it, yeah. And then this amazing
expendable silicone teapot.
Expendables, yeah, this is like, this holds a liter of water, so it was perfect for today's breakfast where we had like big mugs of coffee and tea and oatmeal and everything just in one pot. And I have this pot that I don't use it this trip, but I was thinking if you're doing pasta, this would be useful because the small pot that I have there is probably too small for cooking pasta, but the dimension is just too high. I would not ever.
Yeah, you can stuff it in the bag, but it'll never fit underneath those shelves.
Yeah. So so anyway, so you know, we have big truck, lots of space, so it was good. We utilized the other stuff and it worked out well. But definitely, yeah, I can definitely be more economical with the stuff that I brought, and you know, as we'll be camping more, I'll figure out what I use, what I don't, and reorganize as I need. And yeah, this is my coffee bag. Eventually I put all the coffee making stuff into kind of a lunchbox. And so I have coffee. And actually this is nice to have it separate because I just pull out this bag and put it in front and I have everything I need for a coffee. So I don't even need to like pull out anything from the storage area, from the storage of the kitchen besides just spoons or something. But I think I even have spoons here in the back. So, so technically, yeah, it's kind of
all self-contained, easy to deploy.
Self-contained, yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, so this is our kitchen. It's really great add-on to our camping, and we used it, enjoyed it. We already created some patina here.
By the way, let's mention, when you buy one of these things, your car will smell like Dutch oil very strongly for a good couple of weeks. Do not be shocked and surprised, but it will fade in time. So one more thing I'll add is that these sections are totally modular and removable. There's little pieces here that you just rotate and they then pop out of the sled. The sled is bolted in and you can't really, I mean it's 4 bolts, but you can't really easily remove this, but these top pieces do. And so we've had situations where, like, you know, we're camping with friends and there's a picnic table and a fireplace that are nowhere near the parking area. Well, that allows us to basically then just take this first section here, these 2 pieces off, and carry that over to the picnic table. And then we use our camp battery, right? We still have our Blue Eddy EB70S, which can only do about 800 watts. So we can't like run both burners full blast, but it's good enough to be able to do some induction cooking away from the truck. And so that adds up some pretty cool flexibility. Oh, this is a funny thing. When you drain it out, it sounds just like the Sardaukar throat speak in Dune.
Yes, I'm starting the cooker and it's really hard to see like what I have to like really look.
The power settings in there?
Yeah, power settings. It's like, it's so not visible in like bright light. I have to like look. Oh, this is 1. Yeah, 4. Okay, I'll do it 4.
4 on
Yeah,
both?
but as you start shading, right? Like, but
Yeah.
from here I can barely see it.
Yeah. Huh. Well, yeah.
So that's only challenge.
So welcome to an EA coffee break stop. Quick addendum for that video that we just did. So one thing we wanted to mention is the power plugs in down here. This is the power from the Induction cooktop. And essentially there's 2 power outlets here and then a cable that's built in, which actually goes to the AC plug into the vehicle. So normally you don't have to touch anything, but honestly, just accessing this stuff is kind of challenging. You know, we have the milk frother we just plugged in, right? So we need 2 things. We're kind of thinking is get like a right angle little plug thingy here to make it easier to plug in, although we'll see how well that works. But this could be a little easier to access, although again, technically for the cooktop itself, you don't really need to access it because you plug it in once and you're good. But the second plug is kind of difficult to reach. Coffee's almost ready.
Yeah, the coffee is already, but one thing I want to mention from our experience driving crazy around, look how dirty the car is with the mud and sand and dust and everything. So having the kitchen in the gear tunnel is pretty sealed and we didn't have any sand or any issues. However, on our here Dometic,
all dusty as heck.
Sure. And it's crazy dusty. So if you have kitchen set up here, I can imagine that it will get super dusty and you will have
to clean it before using it every time.
Yeah, I'm really happy that it is inside the gear tunnel, honestly. And it's so well protected and
sure,
pristine.
it's got a real rubber seal, like it's part of the interior as opposed to part of the bed. Yeah, here we go. And then also we have here this cinnamon pull-apart bread that we got. We went to the Tesla supercharger in Draper, just outside of Salt Lake City, and this Great Harvest Bread Company had some great sandwiches and amazing breads, and we grabbed this because it looked like it would be just the thing to go with
a coffee.
a mocha charge stop.
Yeah, that being said, it's pretty late for a mocha.
It is a little late, but we got 2.5 hours to drive.
That's true. This is our second coffee of the day too.
You know, sometimes you gotta fuel the machine.
Oh, smells so good.
Oh, your coffee is perfect.
Yeah.
All right.
Pull apart. Whoa.
Go ahead, just pull apart.
Oh yeah.
That's what they call it, pull apart.
Oh my god. This looks.
Oh yeah.
Well, this is a really huge piece. Oh my god.